Hey, I'm Lou. I'm an expert digital marketer and the CEO of Social Renegades digital marketing agency. Now, I'm really passionate about podcasting, and if you're watching this, chances are that you are and you're curious and thinking about launching your own as well. So if you're anything like me, you've got a lot of ideas or a lot of myths that are holding you back. I know for me, I didn't know what tech to use. I questioned whether I had a big enough audience. I questioned what people would want to listen to me about, why they would want to listen to me, and the list really goes on. So I want to talk about those myths today and help you overcome your blockages so that you can launch your podcast too. So myth number one, as I just mentioned, is that you need to have all the high-tech gear. Look, you totally don't, right? You don't have to buy a microphone, you don't have to buy new fancy headphones, you don't have to book out a studio to be able to launch your podcast and conduct your podcast show. What you do need is a phone or a computer, and you'll need the ability to be able to record with or without headphones. Launching a podcast doesn't have to be a huge investment. You can definitely upgrade your tech along the way should you choose to, but the more people launch podcasts, the more we understand that really the people are listening to you, and if you've got a guest on your show, then them. They don't really care what microphone you're using or what headphones you're wearing. Myth number two is, what do I have to talk about and why would people listen to me? You know what? There are so many shows out there that potentially already talk about your area of expertise. I know for me, I thought, why would anyone want to listen to what I've got to talk about when it comes to strategies and marketing and mindset? There are others out there who probably know so much more than what I do, and people should be listening to them, not listening to me. If this has been holding you back, then again, it's a great big myth. What you have to say matters. And the people that you're connected to, they want to hear more about things from your perspective. They want to hear your insights. They want to hear your stories. They also want to get to know your network of like-minded business owners. So invite like-minded people onto your show where they've got the opportunity to talk about their expertise, and you don't have to pretend that you're the expert in everything. It really is a win-win for everybody involved. Myth number three is that we have to invest heavily in the production of our podcast. You know what? Maybe a couple of years ago, that myth was true. I used to watch podcast shows from, more well-known people, and the quality of their marketing and production was like a million times better than what I could ever do on the budget that I had. I guess, quite frankly, I couldn't afford to invest heavily in the production, and I had better things to spend my money on at the time too. And the good thing is that we don't have to. We now have platforms that are more AI generated. So we look at a platform like Opus Clip, for example, which we use on a regular basis. You can take an episode of your podcast, if you've got the recording, the video to put it in, you can upload it into that platform and it will slice it up into short clips for you. So it looks professional, it's captioned in your branding, it's highlighting pieces of the show that you've spoken about, and it looks fabulous. It looks real, it looks authentic, and you haven't had to do anything other than record the show and put it through that platform to give it a few minutes to be able to slice up, look at the clip, download, and then use into your marketing. So it's really exciting that the production of the podcast show doesn't cost as much as what it could have in the past, and even amateurs like ourselves, comparatively to the big guns who've got big marketing teams and lots of money to invest, we can look just like them on a similar budget, and it's a win-win for everyone.